Hello, everybody. It's kind of like edition for the United States since the times that I do videos, it's horrible for the United States. It's very early in the morning. Can't get to the times, so um, let me just adjust the things. Uh, May the fourth be with you. I'm celebrating Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars fan. Just finished watching the last Rise of the Skywalker again. Kind of like every time you watch in the movies, you see the things a little different, and you can see the love. How someone gives their last breath so the other can live, which is the sacrifice of Ben or Kylo Ren that gives to Rey. And we have this new rebirth that comes in as Venus comes into Aries, and everyone feels these beautiful energies right now. Those are the energies of love, compassion, and internal peace, kind of like a freedom, something new. You crossing a new barriers, you cross new limitations, you grew, you evolve in love with the love itself for it, and you probably feel great. But the reason is making this video, it is the correlations between Venus and Jupiter as far as the energy and astrology wise. They're compared Venus and Jupiter like a Zeus and Athena. This is this combined God-given union, and into the God's world in the Greek mythology. Um, so if you look at it, the energies right now, you feel within yourself. You can feel the love. You can feel the vibes. This um, raw is the energy of love. Okay, and you feel like, yeah, I want to do something. I'm gonna do the right things. Not gonna be gonna let it go of the things. There is a new route ahead of me. There is a new things. For some of you, I can compare it to if you're an Ironman and you got a brand new suit, you want to test it out. But once you test it out, you kind of like breaking the things. Margaret, hello again. Thank you for being here, and thank you for saying hi. Um, or right now, you just win the lottery and you bought a Lamborghini, and you feel like, yeah, I'm gonna go drive it and step on it. And most of the people who doesn't know how to drive that Lamborghini end up crushing it. So the video I make it is right now is that give yourself time of this new energy, of this new cycle of Venus that goes in Aries. Give yourself time to understand this higher new vibrations, to understand this more intense vibrations. This is the next step of love, the next things of love. Okay, and don't kind of like go do some things. We're also going to have a Mercury retrograde. So, when you start something new in the Mercury retrograde, you know how that goes, ends. Um, the screen is funny. Yes, it is. It's funny. And may the fourth be with you. Um, so, what I'm talking about is that we are going to have Jupiter coming into Aries, but we're also going to have a Mars into Aries. So as far as the energy goes right now, is that you feel this feminine side of you so powerful, so beautiful. You see everything through this pink eyeglasses, and you see everything is this pink new spring colors for it. But if you look at it more deeply and you something it's missing, it's like uh, you missing your half in you. And there is Mars who is still in Pisces. He hasn't crossed. He's not ready. He's not grown up yet. So he can cross the line of Pisces and coming into the same points where the Venus is right now. So for some of you, it's gonna feel like little kind of like yes/no questions, and somewhere in between for it. So the thing is that if you haven't let go of the past, if you haven't let go of things that go on, if you didn't have to outgrow something, Jupiter, who is responsible for the growth, okay, for the actually beginning this new cycle, he's going to come together with Mars. He actually is going to go ahead a little bit, and then he's going to come back into Pisces. Why is that though? Because a lot of the people, as soon as they get into this new energies, they create more mess than anything else. This is like the little kid got the brand new toy, and he play with it until he breaks it, and then it's like, oops, it's broken. And then you have to go back and fix it, or you have to do something, or you buy the same toy again, or whatever the situation might be. So that's what this video is about. That you have to be patient with yourself with those new energies. They are very intense. Ever since we crossed the road of Uranus, come out to this new cycle, the universe enter Aries. That was quite a few years back. We had this awakening, the awakening of the twin flames. At the beginning, you go through four rooms, so you hide in rooms. There was maybe like a 4 or 5 rooms about twin flames, and nobody ever heard the term twin flames. Okay, as far as today goes, every third person knows the word twin flames. Yes, congratulations to us. We waked up the world. We raised the vibrations, and now everybody goes nuts, and they have no idea what to do with it. Some of them, we raise so much the vibrations that sometimes you're asking yourself, what happened? Why the vibrations are so intense for it? Wow, Casey, thank you. Thank you for being here. Um, so the things is that what I'm talking about the time, I even did the earlier video, and I'm going to mention it again that Jupiter is starting his a retrograde at the 8 degree and the 43 minutes. He's going to go back until November 24 in Pisces, and he's going to come back at February 14th at the 8 degree of Aries. And that's mean that somewhere beginning of January, it's kind of like maybe the first week of January, no, of December, I'm sorry, Jupiter is going to be crossing that stage again. He's going to come in and do it officially. He's not going to come back to places. So if you haven't learned the lessons, if you haven't learned things, still got a confusions in you, then that confusion is going to be given a chance to be fixed. For it, Margaret says video acting up. I don't know why the video will acting up. I don't have anything else on the internet, so I don't know if it's anything with the camera or what it's mean acting. No idea, but I don't have nothing else on. For it, Margaret, let me know if he acts up again. We'll see. Maybe I'm touching the cable of the camera or something. Hopefully that's not it. I did for a moment. Video seems okay now. All right, Casey, thank you. Yeah, Mercury retrograde. I mean, come on, we gotta, you can't be with it, can't be without it, right? Let's have some little fun in here. Um, what I'm talking about here is that it's going to give you a second chance. And during those second chances, it's kind of like if you miss the growing points of, because Jupiter is the growth, if you're missing your growing points, you have a chance during the retrograde season until he goes back into Aries, you to grow. Okay, so take your time to get this new love vibrations, because Mars is going to come in into Aries. He is going to be powerful, as you know what I'm talking about. I mean, he is going to be, I mean, you guys feeling it now, how Venus is. I mean, just your heart chakra probably come out of your chest. Some of you wake up like so much in love, or you receive a love from nowhere, and it's like, what's going on? Wait until Mars comes on. Then you're gonna have this beautiful vibes. And so during this process of embodying the new vibes, because we are going to embody those vibes, be patient to learn them and to operate them. This is kind of like an upgrade for those who did the work. Those who didn't did the work, they don't have the upgrade. I mean, you didn't did the inner work, you don't get the upgrade. That's how it goes. It's always been that way. It's always gonna be that way. Okay, you didn't work, you didn't get pay. You don't get pay, you don't get upgrade, or however it is. I mean, upgrade. It's always work, work, work. I know a lot of you are tired of the inner work that it's has to be done, but it is. I mean, we have a Pluto, we have a Mercury retrograde. Soon we're going to have a Saturn retrograde, and Neptune, and I think we have some also a um, Uranus retrograde, and 10 of October. By the end of October, we have a Mars retrograde by the end of the year. So why those retrogrades are coming in? Okay, that comes in to make an adjustment, to learn things, to adjust to the vibes, to adjust the things that it's inside of you, to get used to it. Okay, because of the old cycle of the planets that we have, you still the old ways. You know how everybody says, is still thinking the old ways, the old generations and things like this. But now the vibes are different. The vibes are evolving, and where the vibes have evolved, so is you. I mean, you might feel it like the collective it's raising the vibes. Yes, the vibes are raising, and not only onto the one side of the forest, but the both side of the forest. Okay, um, positive, negative. You may feel like some point like the white and the black are present at the same time. You may feel this. So, hi, Empress. Um, Thank you for being here. And mm, things are going on, but what you need to do is take your time to learn it. That's what I make this videos. And if you have any questions, you guys can write it down in the chat, and we can have some discussions over, because some of the people I can't have the discussions because of the time. I mean, here right now, time wise is right now 10 p.m. Okay, and if I need to communicate with people who are in afternoon after work in the States, I'm not able to, because I'm going to be dead asleep and missing this lack of communications with some of you there in the States. Hi, Unseen. Yeah, I know, because some of the people, it's like they tell me it's like it's 3 a.m. I just woke up, or it's 5 a.m. I just woke up, and I know how that feels because I've been living in the States for a long time. So for me, it's like I mean, I can sleep for another 6 hours, 7 hours, and I'll be okay. If I get that much lately, the energies has been so much new uploads, downloads coming in. So much new energies is going to entering now, and I want you to be wise enough with this new vibes, new energies, new completions. Okay, uh, it's like if somebody gives you a new thing, don't try to see what you can destroy with it. Go see what you can build with it. Okay, so don't hurt yourself or don't hurt others. Hi Nova. Yes, I'm done with the TF journey. I begin the course of Shaolin arts to be my greatest version ever. Yes, some of the people they will drop off that twin flame. The reason is they're going to drop off the twin flame. It is because of mastering themselves. Okay, there's going to be a lot of drop off of this twin flame things when they understand that there was something in there. They realize that mastering yourself it's more primary than mastering and fighting to be with somebody else who doesn't want to be with you. uh, Probably that is your case, Nova. If I am correct, let me know in the chat, because had some quite a few people and also the energy. So come on, the energies are feeling like this tank for the twin flames kind of like goes down a little bit for it, but when everything goes up has to go down, then it's going to rise up again. Sooner or later it happens. uh yeah, you're right at point. Dio, that's what she said, and I know it is. The reason was that during the rising of the vibes of love and light, uh, somebody else has been raising their vibes, and that is the other side, the toxicity of all this narcissism that was all over the place. And now it's like a lot of the things, it's like narcissist and empath and all this going on. We are going to deal this new cycle, by the way. This, it's coming up. You all know what I'm talking about. It's coming up. I know some of you laughing your butt off right now. It's like, damn, Dio. I know, damn, Dio. I know that. But it is the part to find the balance. This balance between everything and anything, and the balance is needed for creation. Okay, is not needed for destructions, but for creation. Okay, God didn't do anything for no purpose. All right, and He did everything for to evolve, to give us a chance to evolve, to give us a chance to understand, to live, to make mistakes, to create problems, to because without problems, you not pushing yourself to learn. So yeah, there's gonna be some this problems with it. And as I said, I just watched the last episode of Star Wars. Since tomorrow is going to be the May 4th, which is the official holiday for the Star Wars. That's what this is for it. So here it is. It's that how ban he comes from the dark side, serving the dark side, but end up doing to for the light, and how she who was dark side born, she stood up for the Jedi's, just so the world can be safe to evolve, to bring the balance in the force. And we are crossing to these paths of learning this balance. But now the planets are crossing the new path of Aries, which says, I am. I am, but across of Aries, since the Aries is a cardinal sign of the fire, this is the beginning of the ignition state. Okay, this is the ignition, this is the baby of the zodiac. But on the other side, if you look at it right across of 180 degrees, it stays Libra, that it says we are. Okay, and during those processes of change, we are going to see how all those planets they're going to go around, and we are going to learn the we are lesson with everything. Okay, so yes, the Tear journey showed me how powerful we are as a creators, and I wanted to be master to serve Master Guy. May the force be with us. The force is love. Come on, we all know that. This mastering universal love that I mean, I seen it. Especially I was laughing at this morning for it. I see somebody just came into me and just like all this love vibes and all this just sparkling out of him. Like the heart's gonna come out of his chest. I'm like, what happened to you? I don't know. I never feel like this. I didn't know what it was. I knew what it was. It's see when somebody heals himself, and they do the right things. Okay, they begin to enhance this self love in themselves, and all of a sudden the heart chakra opens, and they begin to become love. They are love, and everybody's just looking at me like you're on drugs or something's wrong with you. I mean, you all know how this goes on within the twin flame journeys. You know, you all know what I'm talking about. That's mean you healed. Okay, you healed the pain, you overcome the things, you find that more and more stuff, more and more things goes on, and now the love is in you. It's coming from your soul, right? And the soul, it's property of who? Of the Creator. All right, yeah, it's yours. God gave it to you, but officially it is His creation, and He created like He is. So we are creators. So now we were given this soul for creation, not for destruction. And it's going to take some time till this balance within of the situations is going to comes into a point that we're going to begin to create. But what are we going to create? We are going to present with two choices as a planet sooner or later. That's going to be the choice of going out and conquering others and destroying, or going out and be our creators. I mentioned in the morning video, if you want to learn this, it's not a Star Wars, it is a Stargate SG1, the series. The show, they have like 100 and something episodes. I mean, I watch them all. I'm a huge fan of Jack O'Neill. Okay, and um, did I like Daniel Jackson's character? Yeah, it's got something into it, but I like the thinking of Jack O'Neill. Okay, it's got something on it. That's exactly how it happens to me, and I want to create a lovely world. Yes, balance is taken to another level with twins. We're grown individual because of the connections. For us, it's not together. There is no separation as we live our lives separately. Uh, all right, that's a good thing. For some people will have this. How do I explain it in the human words? Man, sometimes this high vibes I don't know how to put upon words anymore. I mean, sometimes you become speechless. Um, we need a new way of doing a this kind of like ethics, okay, ethics of behavior of these vibes, okay, and to understand our journey, what it's all about, okay. The nevertheless, yes, you need some separations to learn things, but separation doesn't create babies; it continue to create life. Okay, so that is the one thing that has been created by the master. So by the universe, by God, and it's always going to be like this. So we're going to go into this transformation processes within Pluto in the next 2 3 years till you balance this. I mean, as soon as the Pluto becomes direct, comes back over there, and we are going to have again this dark side things coming up. When he becomes direct, you'll see it. Okay, he goes back and forth, and some of you already feel it and know what I'm talking about. And you guys been, some of you have been since the beginning. Has been watching me here on this. So this type of union, it's hard to explain. Yes, it is. It's not easy. Okay. The one thing though about this, it is creations of. You begin to um, how to explain. You begin to like having these protections, and you have this big gigantic Chinese wall that nobody can cross over, and you have only one gate, the gate of the truth, and only a truth that comes in with, and God sees it. Only the person can go through it. Kind of like there was a one episode. I think so was a something to had to do with the Stargate, and they didn't allow that Ego to escape the jail because of something. Okay, they had to do something to allow the person with good to cross over, whatever it was. But you will understand this when you feel the energy, when you feel the paradise, when you feel all this new things that comes up. Okay, don't forget about it that the primary missions is what's in the heaven to be on earth. And there was a questions today about why did we have COVID, and I told them, it's toxic. Our society is toxic, and if we have a toxic society, we have a toxic vibes. Toxic vibes creates toxic things. Okay, when a COVID kind of like took over, and you saw how the nature began to revive itself. I mean, Mother Nature wants to itself to be doing the things. So yeah, so I need to see this woman to create a spark in me to become a healed person who changed his life and is more loving. The spark is in you, Casey. Uh, the spark who comes in when you turn to God and you tell God, I'm not happy, but I surrender to you. See, that part of the surrender to God is crucial. It is crucial for your soul evolution, because that way you are like accepting these direct connections with God, the universe, with the universe energies. And then you, some kind of like God's gonna lead you to something, and you're gonna see this spark. I mean, some people see spark through the eyes, somebody sees spark through the head of a person. Some people see through the hands. Some kind of like they did something, and all of a sudden, from their hands comes in this glowing, sparkly things, and your body goes all on fire. You fire up your mirroring neurons. Your subconscious becomes an opened, and you're like walking in love, like you've been on drugs, and you're constantly in love, constantly. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. That's the awakening process. And I believe that there's going to be some things, but learn the new vibes now. Okay. Just take your time to learn the vibes. That's my advice is to you. So if you guys have any more questions, um, here for you. Oh, it's 22:22 on the clock and my computer. Oh. So what else? I was having a look. There was a the Lord Empress 222. Oh wow, that's 2222. That is a the key of David, and that it's state in the Bible. Is like when God closed the door, man cannot open, and when a God opens the door, man cannot shut. So that's what it was. Nova, thank you so much. We'll see you next time. I hopefully will be able to do some more of this late night videos. Depends of what's cooking, what's going on. But I want to say thank you for being here. I think God could have sent me a message in a dream, but I guess I will have to listen. So I need the TS part to trigger change. Uh, don't depend if your twin flame will change. Okay, that is their destiny to change. Don't depend on them. Sometimes you might depend on this. What you need to depend is on God, because everyone can decide at some points to drop God. Okay, people change, things happen, shit happen, and that's what sometimes that's what this with the journey is. Okay, actions proves everything, and nobody's perfect, not even me. There is no perfections, but there is nothing can stop us to lead to evolution, which is to make things more better. So that's what this is. I think if the TF spark happened within me, why was there no associations with thinking about person constantly at this time? Yeah, well, it is all about the frequency and the changes. Tesla said this: if you want us to understand the universe, you have to think gravitation, frequency, and energy. And we have this awakening parts in us, in our brains, that begins to operate with this. Okay, and if you think about someone, that someone could think about you. Okay, but maybe it's only your perceptions with them. Maybe you hold on to their energy in you, and you have this. Action proves who somebody is within the energy. When the energy works, you find out answers somehow, some way, in some miraculous way. That's the part of the energy that comes in. Um, but that person, okay, it's could have some issues, could have a codependency issues. They can just comes in when they pleased, not when you need them, or they can just bolt out and never say anything to you. Why did they bolt out in the first place? So you can look at it yourself and get that energy that you think, and see how you can take that energies and you can learn. You can learn from this. West Luna. Uh, thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it, and thank you for watching it. A great video. Thank you. Um, Use that energy and combine something, create something with that energy. Learn how to create something, not just to feeling it and thinking about it and beat yourself out of it or be mad about with this energy. No, just create something, make something. It doesn't matter how small that is. Had one of my friends on a Facebook today, and he just posted on the Facebook. As soon as he posted, kind of like popped up in my page, and it says there, uh, I healed some parts of me, and now I have a lot of people coming to me to heal. Is anyone knows what this is all about? And that is a part of this new energy. Okay, it's a part of you that creates this. And I explained it to him. They coming to you because you have the gift that they've been looking for. Universe sent them to you. You become the healer because you know how you healed yourself. Once you heal yourself, the best part of once you heal yourself is you helping others to heal. And that's how the universe works. That's how this journey works with. Okay? But just because somebody doesn't want to heal with you or doesn't want to do the things with you, that doesn't mean you have to stop. You can't just put your hold on life. Very early on the stage, when I was awakened as a twin flame, I was heavily listened. Back then, there was only like 3, 4 people talking about twin flames. That was the Gold Ray, so Lindy Cowling. Uh, there was one lady from Germany. I Am That I Am movement was having us some things about twin flames. And that pretty much was. There was no tarot readings for the twin flames. There was no energies updates for twin flames. There was no literature about twin flames. I mean, basically, there was pretty much nothing. So I was listening to Lindy Cowling, and she says like this: don't put your life on hold. Looking to make people smile with my art. Great job, Casey. There you go. It is the art. Can you make this expression of what the universe wants you to express yourself through that art? Something. Okay? You can see it, you can feel it inside of you. It's a great thing. Great thing for it. Because this world needs a new creations. This world needs a new system to operate. And this world needs to get out of the box. But before get out of the box, we have to get our head out of where rear ends. You know what I'm talking about. And the only way we do this is by we begin to focus of what it is. It is what it is. So what I was about to say is that this journey, okay, um, she said that you evolve on your own. If somebody's got to catch up to you, is going to catch up to you. Maybe they're going fall behind for a reason that you don't know. Maybe they have issues. Maybe there's these missions that they're with you with this journey to this point, and they, for some way, somehow, some reason, they're not allowed to continue from the universe. There could be so many things, so many reasons. Okay, that doesn't mean you have to stop climbing. That doesn't mean you have to put your life on hold. That doesn't mean that you don't feel pain. That doesn't mean that you don't suffer or so on and so on, or you're longing for it. No, that is about you embody your soul, your freedom, and you keep going forward in your journey and your destiny together with the universe. If you came to this point, you came to this point. All right, you came to this point. Now there is new things, new stuff, new world needs to be created. And with this planets that they're all piled up right now between Pisces and the end of Capricorn, all those planets, they're going to shift into Aries sooner or later. Okay, there's going to be a new cycles begin. It's going to take off, but now it's that preparation time of those energies, so the world can get used to it, to these vibes. And that's what it's important that by learning those vibes, those new things, those new vibes, you to have a patience of learning. Patience of learning is the same thing. We had the patience going on back like 10 years ago of you waking up as a twin flame. You didn't have patience to learn. You were seeking things, seeking information. Now, I mean, information about twin flames, you just have to go type a Google twin flames, and you can find tons of literature, articles, videos, tarot readings, and so on and so on. Where was all this 10 years ago? It wasn't there. It was created. And that's what now it's these creations coming up. Okay? But learn it. What you're going to create. Learn the things. So if you guys have some any questions, I can take some few of it. Oops. West Luna, if you're still here, message me on Facebook. And so to have this equal give and take, I kind of like want to have like a little quick chat with you, or maybe a video chat with you. You can answer some one-on-one questions, or if it's anything I can do for you. Well, it seems like there is no more questions for it. Or maybe there is the connections that are going on and off. Below Empress, be love. Yes. That part of be love. Uh, Dear, so generous with the time. Thank you. You're welcome, Casey. Um, I hope that some of you getting to the point of be love, what that is, in a very deep meaning. For just take your time to reflect on you, because that every cycle when it turns in, it's increasing more and more, and it's getting more rough, and sometimes it's even harder on me. Like, what what more can you have? And then when a new cycle comes in, it's like these vibes are getting crazy. I mean, they just boils up and goes in, and then if you get it out, it's not only a circle, but it's actually a spiral that goes up. And you're like, how much more there is up there? You look into the sky and looking at the vibes, and you're just like, I don't know. It's like never-ending story. So that's what it is. So, guys, thank you so much for being here, watching the videos. Keep kind of like watching the messages that I'm gonna put in when I'm gonna be live, because live videos is better than me just recording a videos and talking to you, because interaction is important. It is great because that way we have way of uh, uh, getting the energies a little bit more better. So, guys, thank you so much, and wish you having a good night or good afternoon, or in the States, or whatever you guys watching this video from. And be love. Just be love. I'll see you soon.